What up, YouTube fans? This is Shooting Masters. Here's returning to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Here's your cell phone right now. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you now see. Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got... I thought that just maybe this was his. I think we cleared this issue up. In the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call caused by his search for a phone. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. Whether there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you can't just make that outrageous claim like that. You do have some sort of proof. Yeah, it's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was step 3 steps. Mr. Weldon, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order, order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove? The witness cannot explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yeah, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself? I bet this phone really is his name. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. He said she would return. On top of that, he still had the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Cut her off in the question as to what the witness was doing. Yes, sir. Mr. Welly. Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where'd you find them? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Wait, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm. I think the answer is quite clear. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating that the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out yet? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. And also changed deep sickness. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. So excited watching you work. Oh, he's coming back. You're smart. Everything rests on the death. It's the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. Third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation of why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, the name of the victim wrote. What about that? The name Mikami. Yeah, even an idiot can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real killer was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That was a good point. We know Miss Bird before this point. Please present it. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you the day of the murder, correct? So what if I did? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with it. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness itself and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Byrne picked up the lost phone in the car, and she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. That was when her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. Is a mistake that only can occur if you knew how her name sounded. Order! But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. The point is, it's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill. Absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? Trials. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone from the defendant found. We have determined that People on this list are a member of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of the phone number was stored on the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are a member of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people who just like one of those cops really. Like cops. I don't care, Mr. All I wanted is you to tell me what this list is about. You think you are such me? Your Honor, this is an unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have a number of group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! Friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this. Were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. This is what you had to kill. No, it's too much. Does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified battery of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please? Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was bring Miss Burns to get his phone. Why then would he need to kill it? That is about... Inside the box. Everything I wanted to pick his phone up in a very friendly manner. Promised his phone, so why would he have been so unfriendly to the thing? Seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. What Mr. Millington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. There was no time to change. He went to the park, still wearing his police uniform. Oh! Oh yeah, so that he began to work. The policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. Right, he might run a check on my phone. Mind you, it's possible that they had already run a check on the phone. And went into a panic, is what you're saying. 7. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-grade education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence? This sounds really keeping me in. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone, suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. You're all on that phone. But who said that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone from. It isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you, Squirt. You do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on us like this. These are numbers of those in the corners. I could show them to you, Your Honor. Maybe you went and had some of those phones in yourself. Objective defensive. Shirk is back in his arrogant, annoying self again. God, we should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... You wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, so much for fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons among themselves. It's made a complete recovery. And right, my phone is right here, you see. Oh, incidentally, you can't check the number source. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking! Erase all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight. Where did you finally find yourself? Oh, you were too much. Of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember. I hung up. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if we don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know! This phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that? It has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with pretty short. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. Only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I? The corp I hear concludes the cross-examination. I'll have you bid you ladies and gentlemen goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What's it do? How am I supposed to...
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defendant is just going to badger the witness with more insane. We will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Then allow me. Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance. You may present one piece of evidence. Prove it. Understand? Yes. sure you're all well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. Go to.
Take that!
Thank you. How nice. Please. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something? That's right. We're going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything from all the idiotic, stupid things to... Why is my phone with the stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you were holding my phone. You're... No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When were you to retrieve your cell phone? You mistakenly took the wrong one. So that is what happened. You were knocked by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist, he had become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgment. Then Mr. Wright, the cell phone you're holding, it's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Yeah, he was arrested and being taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Birds, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. Some moves that you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. Because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and fail. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Never already tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Anyway, life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. Then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, we're talking about the sword. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the sanctioned crossroads. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. sure Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shift. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head's being all messed up. Huh? Oh, I don't think my head's all that messed up. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find an ocean worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make your head top. Next time we meet, I'll be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, we should get going. Good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourself, too. What a horrible day. Got my memory bag. Things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really have me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. Afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, where are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. It's dumb shit. He's someone I had clashed with in the past during certain cases. He's always been a good ally. Judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. And he always comes up with the right one. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. This girl, Maya. Finally ruined. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. So many unforgettable memories with her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories again. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Wellington, so I'll have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. It hasn't been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole night keep playing through my mind. What depressing you? Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. Actually, more than being depressed, I am angry. Angry at that leather girl on TV. to think of a little rainy spell that takes a break with a day of sun. What is that? Is what that girl says I stake my life on. It's the weather. That's why I don't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling several weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business we could have some privilege. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I am a surgeon. I mean never to end up under his knife. I'm here because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 patients lost their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... Really? You hear me upsetting. Yes, I agree, that's quite upsetting, Doctor. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medication mixed up and killed those poor people. And yet, listen good, and yet, the nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the courting mod. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloids were talking about victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal act. That Dr. Gray had actually caused that. It was forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice. Now, what would I now? Just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up? It's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. But for me, I don't think I would want to go either. So, what would you like me to do? I want you to help me prove my innocence. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I work under her. Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure. Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. You must be lonely. What? I'm not! She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigorous training. Huh? I have an pity to know more about these mythical sorts. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Am I really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh, Maya. I wonder what she's up to. Women have always been spirit because the power of the communing with spirits flows strongly. She told me. As she learned to accept her responsibilities and became an adult. Not counting training, this would be her first time channeling the spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without her seeing you again. Me? This is why I've searched out. You want to see her too, don't you? So, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. So this is Karine Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. A little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearl. Someone else is coming in? Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you really showed up. Not that big a deal. You make it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerate just a little. It's only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd visit more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and become strong by myself. Oh, well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear your training is going well for you. When you become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first trip. I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of the malpractice on Dr. Gray's part. And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a card. Huh? And so what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all of it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh? Yep. Wright Village, but I've heard people call this Medium Valley, too. Interesting. For everyone that lives, there was a spirit there. Pretty much. Ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to commute with the dead is such strong. Only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about the girl I saw. Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, that means she's also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to chanting. I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her. Yeah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of the town. I know much about the world outside of Wright Village. Aunt. Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channel. Oh yeah, I'm doing the channel in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burger. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Oh, Miss Wright. Right, I'm so glad you showed. Such a nice weather we have today. Aren't you happy? Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.